What's going on, guys? Nasher here, and today I have a very crazy idea. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it has been a lifelong dream of mine, so we are gonna give it a try. This is my office. It's a pretty small space, nothing too exciting in here, but today we're going to attempt to turn this into a little hockey training rink. As you guys probably saw, I got a ton of stuff from hockeyshot.com. They gave me a full ultimate training setup. Link to that stuff will be in the description below if you want to check it out. The thing about the outdoor setup is it is very pricey. There's a ton of tiles, you need the net, the backdrop, all that. So obviously it does get pretty expensive. I think it's a worthwhile investment, but still a very expensive one at that. So with this indoor setup, obviously it's a much smaller space. We're not gonna need as much equipment, and hopefully we can build a nice little training setup for a fraction of the cost. Alright, so as you can see, this is my little office space here. It is very, very small, but I think we can actually fit everything in here and have a nice little space to train. In terms of what we are working with here, we have the Hockey Shot tiles, we have the Slideboard Pro. That's going to be crucial. I think that's going to be a nice little tool. I'll show you guys that here in a second. And then we have the Dangler and the Extreme Passer that we used in the last video. So all of those things combined, we're gonna somehow fit into here, and hopefully we will have some fun with this one. Alright, well, here goes nothing. We'll start with the tiles, as these are pretty much needed in any setup. This is gonna be the most important part regardless. I'm just gonna try to fill in this empty space, maybe a little bit into here as well. Alright, so as you can see, our tiles are all set in place now. The good thing is we only used 13 tiles. So like I said at the beginning, this is not going to be a super pricey setup. And it did take up pretty much the entire office floor. The next thing that we're going to set up is the Slideboard Pro. I think this is important to get more of an on-ice feel. We're pretty much going to put some slippers on our feet and then slide back and forth in this little space while stick handling in this space. So it'll be a good little combination of both a leg workout and working on your stick handling, and both at the same time, which is what you're going to be doing when you're playing hockey. Coming in, and we will set this up right here. I think it works better when it's on a hard surface. You could probably get away with doing it on the carpet, but I'm going to set mine up on the tiles so we have kind of a hardwood sort of feel to it. Alright, Slideboard Pro's coming out. So essentially, this is going to be our base. This is what's going to stop us from sliding too far. And here's the little slippers. They just go over your shoes. So you'll keep your shoes on, slide these over, and then these will slide perfectly on this slick surface. Alright, so the Slideboard Pro is looking pretty good in here. It is kind of a tight squeeze. This pretty much went the length of the room, but I think we'll have plenty of space to work with. And as I said, this is kind of how this works. So I'll put my right foot here, push out, slide all the way over, and then land with my left foot, and then we push with the left and go back. And then while I'm doing that, I'll have sticks and pucks set up here so we can stick handle at the same time. Yeah, so it'll be a good overall workout. I think there is one little addition I want to make. I might need to move this chair out of the way, but I need a couple more tiles here and here just so I can have a little bit more room. I'm thinking like we'll stick handle here, do a little toe drag around the desk, and then come over to this side. And then just go back and forth that way. So we have to get a little creative in here, but the good thing about the tiles is you can move them and place them however you'd like, which we will be showing off right now. This one should be good. That one is good. Actually, you know what? That is a perfect fit. We go under the desk, which I don't think is a terrible idea. So here's the dilemma I'm facing right now. We have the desk leg. I think it would be nice to have one more tile here. We're gonna try to lift up the desk, put the tile underneath, and hopefully that will stay in place. Let's see here. Little push and drag, easy enough. So now we have another little obstacle. Oh, if a puck fits under there, that would be nasty. Alright, so the setup is almost complete here. We have the Slideboard Pro all set up along the side. I think adding that extra layer of tiles was very helpful and just giving us a little extra space. Now we'll move on to the final couple pieces. I don't think these are necessarily required, but they might be a little bit helpful. So we have the extreme passer and the dangler. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna set up the passer right here so I can kind of do a little give and go. So as I'm sliding, make a pass, slide back, and then the puck comes back to me over here. I think that'll be a nice little touch. Oh yeah, this is actually gonna be, I think, a near perfect fit. Alright, that worked out perfect. The dangler coming into place. We'll put that right there. We can go in and out of that. Oh man, I am so excited for this. Like I said, I have always wanted a little hockey rink in my room. Now I have one in my little 2-bedroom apartment. So I'm gonna go grab my stuff and we'll be out here in a second. Alright, we are good to go. And to everyone asking why I wear a helmet when I do this, I just need a little GoPro action going on. Tossing these on and then we'll be good to go. Oh, this is so weird. Oh gosh, this is a workout. Oh my. It feels like skating though, not gonna lie. Time being, I'm going to remove the slideboard. It's just taking up a little too much space in here. Oh my goodness, if that does not prove that you can make a hockey rink anywhere, I don't know what does. This was a tiny, tiny office space turned into a pretty nasty training facility. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys would like to purchase any of the products and make your own setup, do that in a link down below. That'll take you to the Hockey Shop site and you'll actually get a little discount by going to that link and using HS Nasher at checkout. You'll get 10% off. It'll help me out a ton and hopefully it will help out both of our hockey games. I hope you guys have a good one and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!